Hi, hello and welcome to a story about my uncle. Now this is a storytelling game, as implied by the title. It's a beautiful game. I think I've played a bit of it before. I have owned this for like a while when it was on sale because I knew that this was a game that I wanted to play on my channel because it's a beautiful game. Now, without further ado, I guess we should just get straight into it. I will overwrite my previous save because we want to see this game from the start, huh?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
Oh, I'm already in control, that's right. The controls are fucked up. That is a lot better. Alright, I fixed it. So yeah, a story about my uncle.
I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure.
It's in French, this book, but the voice acting isn't in French, so that's pretty weird. Oh wait, this isn't French, this is like something Swedish or something like that. This definitely is French though. Maybe he's just multilinguistic. Maybe he just knows how to speak a lot of languages. We're in my uncle's cabin. He has some boots over here, protective gear. So, seems like he's doing something a bit dangerous with his life. We have this big nice clock here, and here we have some kind of desk. Some to-do notes, some beautiful pictures. Glastonbury, going to the festival, not this year. And then we have me in here as well. Seems to be an upstairs to this place as well. Some nice decorations here too. Bit of product placement. Elephant. H2O plus V. The letter V by itself, is that really an element? I don't know what that is. To Uncle Fred, a unicorn. So that's probably a drawing that I made because I am a kid in this scenario. I can see myself. This playthrough is gonna be really chill. I'm gonna take my time to explore a bit and I'm just gonna enjoy the story. I'm not gonna be hyped or anything. Well, I am hyped of course because I'm recording again and I love recording, but I'm not gonna overdo my reactions or anything. This is a reference to BioShock, right? We're just gonna take our time. We're gonna experience this story together. This world map has been lighted up, so I guess we need to
send me
interact with
postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards.
Ooh, that's a bit suspicious, isn't it? His office, or well, his cabin also, is a bit of a mess. I wonder if it's always like this or if he needed to leave in a hurry. I'm gonna introduce a bit of a roleplay kind of element as well. Like I'm gonna a bit of try to pretend that I am in the story. I think that will make the viewing experience a lot nicer. Or maybe it will make it just very cringy. And in that case, well, go and watch someone else. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at those light rays. Whoa. Absolutely stunning visuals so far, a really nice aesthetic, which is an important part of games, as all of my trusty viewers know. I like immersion.
Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size. Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on.
Grappling hook?
It fit like it had been custom made for me.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was custom made for me. Maybe Uncle Fred wants us to go on our own adventure now. Beautiful young lady right here. No idea who it is. We put on an adventure suit. There seems to be a kind of vault gate here.
Mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory.
Ooh.
There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. Uncle Fred had warned me not to touch any of his things. But, as I said, I was a curious child.
What's this? What's happening? Alarm going off? Light flashing red? It's opening up at the top. Is there a telescope? Oh, I'm getting sucked in. I don't know what's happening. Whoa. beautiful introduction. Really a nice mood setter. Seems like we're in an Arctic place. Oh no, that was just from our velocity, those sounds.
I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going, or how I would get home.
Oh, cool. So we are a bit of an adventurous person ourselves, huh? We don't really care about what's happening, we just want to enjoy the moment. I'm not gonna pretend like I haven't played this before, because I told you guys already, but it's been a while, so I kind of forgot what we're doing.
The suit protected me from falls on the ground, but not in water. I couldn't swim with this thing on. Best be careful.
Feels really high speed. That's awesome. I always like that when games don't make you like slow. They really want to immerse you into the action, get you into the flow. Right click to power up the suit and release power to jump. Oh, alright. I think it's just one type of charge.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
Charge up the suit and release while sprinting to power leap. Woo! Awesome. Found a collectible. No, alright. So that kind of lie detector looking thing is a collectible apparently. Let's move along. We seem to be in a really big cave and gravity seems to be doing all kinds of weird stuff down here. Huh. Alright, there we go. Made it up here as well. This looks like it's a long jump. Huh. Made it. What do we have back here?
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves. I knew it was him because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods.
Ooh, instant
Canned
noodles.
Soups, tube food and instant noodles.
Tube food? That sounds gross.
Truffle mac and
Well,
cheese.
It's not that bad. One winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days, and all we ate was tube food, and cold canned goulash as well. Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all very exciting.
He thought it was all very exciting. Again, emphasizing that we are an adventurous person, really. So far things are going great. We're learning how to control this suit, we're learning its abilities, what's possible with it. Very interesting so far. We are in a cave apparently. The grapple device is now charged.
Activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up. It must have been left here by my uncle.
Alright, now we're getting into the fun stuff. This game definitely has some like speedrunning potential, doesn't it? Oh, I just love these physics-driven, like heavy movement games.
Symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
Oh, right, so you keep your momentum while grappling. That's cool, cool mechanic, useful as well. What are we doing here? I guess we're getting onto this platform. I guess we're dying. Looks like we can combine the suit's function as well. So we can charge up our jump first and then grapple. Interesting. Combine power, jump and then grapple. Yeah, we already knew that. Oh, awesome. Really floaty. The mechanics are really smooth in this. I do believe this is kind of an old game. I hear a collectible, right? Yeah, look at that. The background music is also really like eerie, but in the same time it's kind of intriguing. It's like adventurous, which is definitely what they want to get along. So we can use the momentum of moving objects to get further. Oh, so this one is moving around in an orbit around those blocks in the middle. So we need to time this pretty well, probably. Man, I'm a natural. What can I say? Guess I'm just the best gamer there ever was. Miss playing games. I'm gonna really get into it again now, probably, because vacation has come up now. My exams are over. Which you probably know if you saw my schedule update, which I uploaded earlier today. Now, I wonder if viewers will like watching this game, because I think it might be a game that you would rather play for yourself instead of watch someone play it, because it's very mechanics driven, but there's also a nice story behind it, so I mean you should be able to enjoy it. And definitely if you just enjoy my content, you might be able to enjoy it either way. But I shouldn't say that then again, because well, I'm taking kind of a different approach than normally. Whereas normally I would be more focused on commentary and making quirky remarks and stuff, I'm letting the game tell its own story for now. And I think that this game is definitely fit to do that, like let the game tell its own story, because I suspect this story to take some nice and beautiful turns. And on top of just the story being probably nice, the mechanics are really smooth and really a lot of fun. So I can now grapple twice before landing. That's gonna help me to cover even more ground. So lit circle pieces indicate how many grapples I have left. You can see that on my glove there on the right. I just need to focus more on forwards momentum and not let it draw me all the way up there, because then I will bonk my head and that's not great. I heard it. I heard it again. Right, okay. I don't know what they're gonna be useful for. Collectibles are a fun addition to games most of the time. If you have played Assassin's Creed, for example, you will know that collectibles are like a big part of what that game has to offer. It has a lot of different regions and cities, but the main gist of each city is that there's just like a lot of different missions and a lot of collectibles. So it might seem like it's really different each city, but in the end you keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's kind of repetitive, but the amazingly fun combat mechanics make up for that part, of course. Assassin's Creed really is a nice series, but you shouldn't play every game in that series in a row, I think, because that will get repetitive quickly. Oh, we slowed down over here. We found another one of his places.
Did you ever see any of Fred's experiments yourself?
Yes, I actually helped him collect samples for his research sometimes.
To learn about them?
That's right. We found all sorts of things. One time, we went to the forest and found a small pool
so these
of
are
water
eggs, probably.
that was full of eggs.
Look like
Eggs?
spider eggs.
Were there chickens in the forest?
See you later.
No, not chicken eggs. These were small and jelly-like. Hundreds of them. Fred told me that they were frog eggs.
Frog.
He
Oh,
was
that's
super
nice.
surprised though. Guess what happened?
What? What happened?
Well, we took some eggs back home, and one day, Fred woke up with bites
Don't tell
all
me they were
over his
spiders.
body. Turns out, it
Ooh,
wasn't
mosquitoes.
frog eggs after all. It was mosquito eggs.
Ah, poor Fred.
I know. He did find real frog eggs eventually. He told me that they were very, very special, but I don't know what happened to them.
Don't know what happened to the frog eggs, huh? So yeah, a lot less talking than in my usual videos.
These blue lights. Did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
Oh, you think someone else was here? We'll find out sometime. We'll find out in the next goddamn episode. This was my first introduction to this game a bit. As I said a lot of times already, a lot less talking, a lot less non-gameplay related commentary, but I'm just trying to really immerse myself and immerse the viewers with me, of course. I hope you enjoyed this physics-driven, funny platforming game. Really a nice aesthetic so far. The gameplay is awesome. The story seems to be light-hearted, but in the meantime it has some meaning behind it as well. I look forward to seeing the rest of this, and I hope you do as well. Stay tuned for part 2, and I'm glad I'm back in YouTube. I hope you guys find this series entertaining. Look at how beautiful it looks over here. I'll see you later. Bye bye.